out here to class, 1232 North King Street, Wilmington, Delaware.
Shalom, Lord Christ, to my brothers and sisters, man. Y'all need to come down to 1232 North King Street, where the truth resides, man. ISUPK Delaware. We definitely represent doing some big things.
202 North DuPont Boulevard in Smyrna, Delaware.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Come and be a part of this rising thing that we got going on here in Delaware.
I hear everybody claiming that they love the Lord and love God and all that. Well, get in here and show it. You know what I mean? The scriptures say faith without works is dead. So if you ain't doing nothing, your faith is dead. So get up and do something. What you need to do is get your ass up and get in the class. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing else. You're sitting home wasting time. Everything is going on around you, and you don't know how to compartmentalize these things. You understand? I'm on my way to class right now, like you should be. You know what I'm saying? Class don't stop for nothing.
Excuse me, I got a question.
Somebody give me Romans 13 and 11.
I have a question.
It's a Ronald car, man. Give me Romans 13 and 11.
Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Brother, you need a water?
Thank you.
Hey, Shalom Israel, ISUPK Delaware, Sabbath service. Last week we left off at Jethro coming to Moses, telling him that he needed to have captains and officers of thousands and fifties and hundreds. So we left off with Moses holding up the staff and making sure that the war between Israel and Amalek was won.
Right.
So we're gonna go ahead and set up these prayers. We're gonna get right back into these scriptures, man, and continue on the story of Moses, man. All right. That's right.
Last hour.
Last hour. All right, so you want to send up the prayers? It's a lot. Imagine, which means to stand. Upon Yahweh, which means turn to face the east. Some of the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. What's what? I am, bro.
John hitting. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak. Taba'ah. Ratazai. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawal. Hayah. Bashemayim. Tadanao. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakna. Kabawafna. Kasalakna. Kabawafina. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayna. Wanasayawam. Abo. Hawashayna. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Hamalak. Wa'ala. Aman. In English. Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. All right. That's the prayer for the power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Babakashah. Athananaw. Hakat. Larpa'ah. Ka Madawa. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Lahak. Amathi. Hakat. Al-Rakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarashan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wadaman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
All right, it's the prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Baraklanao.
Waya Sha'ala. Waya Bayah. Sapari. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wadaman.
In English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. In Israel. In the school. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
All right, this is Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Ayanya.
Ahari.
Ma'ayun. Yaba'ah. Aizari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa'arataza. Ayathan. Lamawat. Ragal. Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayishan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tizal. Ayad. Yamyam. Yawamam. Hashemash. Hayakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makal Rad. Yashamar. Aknapasha. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'at. Wabawa'aka. Awalam.
In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth Israel. Will not slumber. So likely. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
All right, this is Psalms 83. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Kayahana. Awayabi. Yahamayawan. Ra'ash. Aimaka. Ya'arayam. Sawada. Wayata. Ya'aitazawa. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakal. Wanakaki. Magoya. Wala'ayasakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Iwada. Kaya. Nawa'aitazawa. Labah. Yakabwa.
Ayaka.
Varyath, Yakarath, Ahoya, Adawam, Waismi'aya, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Imawan, Wa'amalak, Kalashath, I'm Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawah, Zarawai, Apanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasayasara'ah, Kayabian, Wanakal, Kayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ayanda Arah, Hayawah, Daman, La'adma, Shayatamba, Nadiyamu, Ka'arab, Wakazabah, Wakatazalmanah, Kal Nasiyakamba, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarashad, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayah, Shayatamba, Kagala, Kakwash, Apanya Rakah, Ka'ash, Ira, Wakalabah, Salahat, Harayam, Khan, Tharadat, Basa Ira, Wabasawapath, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Walawan, Wayabakwash, Simka, Yahawah, Yabash, Wahayabahawa, Ayai, Waya Kapara, Waya Abad, Waya Da'iwa, Kayata, Simka, Yahawah, Labaka, Halayawan, Kal,
Rakazan in English. Keep not thy silence.
Oh
Yahawah. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. Oh Yahawah.
For lo,
thine enemies. Make a tumult. And they that hate thee. And lift up their head. For they are taking crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted. Against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. The Ishmaelites. Moab. Hagarines. Gabal. Ammon. Amalek. Philistines. And the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Doing to them. As into the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kisan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Ze'ed. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Zamunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh. In possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burning for wood. As the flame set at the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And trouble forever. Yea. Put them to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. Sar, which means to turn. Shabia, which means be seated.
Thank Christ.
All right. It's a lot. Where we left off at last week, man?
19, man. The 19, like, yeah.
Exodus 19.
Yeah, we starting off at Exodus 19 and 1. Yeah, like we went pretty far lately. We got it in last week, man. Yeah. But one thing that was real heavy about it was the fact that that ranking order that is in place here in the ISUPK. You know what I mean? That's something that we have kept since the time of Moses. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that was also heavy about last week was what it was talking about as far as being in the truth. Like these men that were fit to judge were true. You know what I'm saying? You know, this world, you know, these fake Israelite groups, they like to come against ISUPK and say, you know, how dare y'all say that y'all the home of the truth? Well, that's because Moses, that's what they were saying since the time of Moses. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They've been saying this is the truth. You know what I mean? The real truth. You cannot be in a position to rule, be in a position to judge. You know what I'm saying? To use the law. You had to, first and foremost, you had to keep the law. You know what I'm saying? You had to keep the law. I forget which scripture that was in, sir. Salakia. We was in 18. you had to keep the law, and then on top of that, you had to be there is such fear. So this is I'm going back to chapter 18 and verse 21. It said, moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s and rulers of 10s. Like this is what we do here in the UPK. We are men of truth. We are men who fear God. And the only way you fear God is if you keep in the law, statutes, commandments. You see what I'm saying?
What makes this so heavy is it gives you responsibility. Moses had so much responsibility on himself.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So he was able to spread that responsibility to the men of truth or the men of covetous and give that responsibility or give that power to look after men, that power to help men thrive and become better, to teach men. You know what I'm saying? And that responsibility was also bestowed upon us under Commander General Hani ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? We responsible for men of 10s and 50s and thousands.
Damn right.
Captains, officers. You know what I'm saying? Responsible for the men that's below us and above us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now we had that responsibility. We're not over here serving and doing the wickedness that these men would have done without the responsibility, without the work. And that's what gave them their true faith in the Most High and in Moses.
Yeah, we not jealous of our brother. We don't want what our brothers have. You know what I'm saying? We if anything, you know what I mean, we don't you can't even recognize a brother half the daggone time. You know what I mean? Hey, brother, man, that's dope, man. Hey, man, Most High in Christ, man. That's the Lord. Man. That's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We don't want nothing of our you ain't got to worry about bringing your wife into a school and some other brother trying to holler at your wife or take your wife. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or inviting a brother into your home and you worried about whether or not he gonna steal from you. You know what I mean? Or plot to steal from you. So that
he also has that responsibility. He also has that same guidance, that same training that was given to Moses.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So to all big shout outs to all you fake Israelite groups out there that want to say that how dare ISUPK say they the home of the truth. Well, here it is right here.
There ain't no bishops.
Ain't no bishops in this.
They got bishops and
I don't know what they got.
They got deacons. They got all that homosexuals.
Right. Stuff. They got the missionary of the money. I don't know what they got now. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying?
All of that is fake, is false, is made up. It's just like religion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's fake, it's false, it's made up. It comes out of someone's mind. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that deacon and all that stuff isn't scriptural, but what is it?
Bishop,
definitely bishop.
You know what I mean?
Deacon.
I
never seen no deacon.
Yeah, I didn't see deacon.
You know what I mean? But all
Bishop is in there. I mean, he gave us, pastors and not pastors, but you know what I mean, those who I don't know. I might have to take a double look at it. It might. Yeah,
but anyway, that stuff comes out of people's mind. You know what I'm saying? And they falsify what these scriptures say and they make their own religion. That's where you get religion from. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But serving is definitely in there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do anything, serve.
Yeah, serve the Most High. Christ. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Be a leader in that. All right. Most High in Christ. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna start and read 7 books, starting at Exodus 19 and 1. 7 verses.
19 and 1 down to 7.
Kana Wakan.
You got it?
Kana Wakan, sir.
All right,
Bakadash Hashalayat Yashia La Lataza'ath Banaya Yasha'ala Ma'arataza Mataza Riyam Bayawam Hazaha Ba'awa Madabara Sayanaya Sinai, Kanamakan. Verse 2. Waya Sa'aya Mara Pa Yadayam Waya Ba'awa Ma Dabara Sanayai Sayanai. Yeah. Waya Ka Nawa Bama Dabara Waya Kana Shema Yasha'ala Nagad Hahar. Verse 3.
Oh, none of that is in my drum.
Hahar?
Yasha'Allah. None of that.
Word. This is 3. Wamasha Ilah Allah Ha'ala Hayam Wayakwara ala Yawa Yahweh Mana Hahar La Amar Kaha Fa'amar Labayath Ya Akwab Watha Gayad Labanaya Yasha'Allah. Verse 4. Atham Ra'ayatham Ashar Aishayathaya Lama Tarataza. I'm Salakia. Lama Tazarayim Wa Ashar Athakam Ayla Kanapaya Nasharayim Wa'aba Athakam Alaya. Verse 5. Wa'aitha Ama Shama Wa'ai Thasha Ma'aiwa Bakwa Laya. Salakia. Washa Maratham Ath Bara Ya Thaya Waha Ya Yatham Laya Saga La Ma Makal Ha'ai Mayam Kaya Laya Kal Ha'arataza. Verse 6. Wa'atham Thahayawa Laya Mamalakath Kahanayam Wagawaya Kwa Dawash Alaha Hadabarayam Ashar Thadabara Al Banaya Yasha'Allah. Verse 7. Waya Ba'a Masha Waya Kwara'a Laza Kwa Naya Ha'ain Wayasham La Panaya Hawa Ath Kal Hadabarayam Ha'ala Ashar Tazawahawa. Yahweh. What's this on this? Oh, this is my book. I'm saying Christ. All right, let's get right into it. All right, this is 19. I'm gonna read this, sir. This is Exodus chapter 19 and verse 1. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. For they were departed from Rephidim and were come to the desert of Sinai and had pitched in the wilderness. And there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel. Here it is again. You know what I mean? To understand who we are. You see what I'm saying? First and foremost, he didn't say, Thus shall you say to the children of Jacob and the house of Israel and all the other people that came out of Egypt with
whosoever.
them. And right. You know what I'm saying?
Whosoever hear these words of, I don't know the message. I mean,
the Egyptians that came with them that was afraid of the
what I was doing to them.
Right.
So they joined with you and
so
came out with you.
Bring Pharaoh over. Pharaoh can sit with us too.
Yeah,
bring Esau, all the Amalek we just fought, bring them over here too. They can hear this too.
Because matter of fact, well, I don't know, we didn't get to the part yet when we was going through and they wasn't even trying to
we didn't get there yet.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Esau? All right, Khan.
Yeah, we
didn't get there yet. All right, yeah. But, none of them, nobody. It was who? Jacob and the house of Israel.
I'm sure everybody in this class knows that, you know what I'm saying? But to have precepts, to be ready, you know what I'm saying, to defend your truth, you know what I'm saying, always know where to pull scriptures from. Right here is definitely a part where it says the children of Israel. You know what I mean? Moses only spoke to them, and the Most High only spoke through Moses to get to the children of Israel.
Right.
That's it.
Khan. You have seen what I did unto the Egyptians.
And there you go right there.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw what I did to the Egyptians. The Most High saying, you saw what I did to the Egyptians.
You saw what I did to them jokers?
You know what I mean? For y'all to get y'all out of Egypt. That's what I did to the Egyptians, just to get y'all out of Egypt.
Just to separate show my power. Right.
I mean, to put a division between the Egyptians and the Israelites.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's heavy because, you know, that what was happening to them was not happening to us, man. Mm-mm. And he said that. He said exactly what you just said. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That I've done this to show a difference between us and the Egyptians.
Right.
Because even to this day, we try to say that we them. You know what I mean? The pharaohs, you know, that's, you know, I'm Pharaoh.
We say we African. And then we ask them, which African are you? Right. I mean, try to give me the history. Like, then you find out that this person you're talking to is just dumb as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You dumb as hell. You don't know which part of Africa you from. You don't know which African tribe you from. You don't know what your customs was. You just know you African.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so if the Lord say he put a difference between the Egyptian and the Israelite, so then that means you can't get the truth. That means you might as well just, I mean, you done.
Right.
According to the scriptures. But then when you tell them about the scriptures, don't nobody want to hear about the scriptures. Like, well, where did God say? And you pull the Bible, they're like, oh, no, say out the Bible. Can you say without the Bible?
Yeah, that kills me. That kills me,
what
man.
You mean? Like, how you ask what God said, and then you don't
want to hear it from the Bible. Right. Well, show me something in the world that shows me about, all right, the transatlantic trade. Oh, that ain't nothing. See, the white man did that. He purposely made that happen so it can go along with the book that he wrote.
That like, just man, this person wants to live in their sin, man. This person wants to live in their lie, and they want to continue on this perpetual foolishness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't
be that person.
All right? Don't be that.
All right, so verse 4.
Verse 4 again.
Mm-hmm.
Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bear you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself.
I flew you up out of there. Eagle got his wingspan of 7 feet.
Damn.
The eagle wingspan is 7 feet. So just imagine how big. This is one of the biggest birds. Yeah, wingspan of an eagle is 7 feet.
That's
you know
crazy.
What I mean? So just imagine how big this bird is, how much space it encompasses, how much power and force it has. An eagle could fly down like 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And hit the water and hit his prey at 200 miles per hour.
Damn.
Some cars don't even get that fast.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some shit, mine though.
Yeah, some cars don't even go that fast. Just imagine flying at 200 miles per hour and the force that you have when you hit your prey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You knocking him straight out. They do it so graceful too. Like they just clip them daggone claws and just scoop you right out like nothing.
They'll pick up a whole deer.
Yeah.
A whole deer.
Damn.
Pick up a whole deer and roll out.
Bye-bye, Bambi. Good night. Yep.
Well, go ahead.
Kind of a con. And if I just can go back here and say it again, and how I bear you on eagle's wings and brought you unto myself. You know what I mean? Like that's what we looking for in these days.
All right.
When the Most High brings us unto himself, when he delivers us by his hand. Because this world, we don't have what it takes to battle up against our oppressor. I don't care how many guns you got. You know what I mean? That's only going to maybe take care of that nut that's down the street. You know what I'm saying? That the white boy that's trying to come up in the supermarket. That's what it's going to take. But if it was military against our people, we would not have a fighting chance.
I mean, the rule of thumb is whoever got the bigger gun wins.
Right.
So I mean, you might have the biggest handgun, and you might pull up a 50 cal sniper rifle. Shalom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shalom.
Attached to a drone.
Right. I mean, he ain't even flying it. You know what I mean? He's somewhere pushing the button.
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah. You just sitting there like, come on out here. And he bang, bang.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like the Lord said he brought us to himself.
Right.
He didn't bring everybody to himself. He brought us to himself. And that's what makes it so right, so perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord cared that much about Israel.
Right.
He cared that much about you and your family. To save you from slavery, to save you from hell.
Right.
The life of tribulation. You know what I'm saying? The trials that we had to face in Egypt as servants. You know what I'm saying? To another nation. He saved us from that and brought us to our own place. And we murmured.
That's all about good night. Good night. That's heavy right there, man. Is that he did that, but you know what? This one though, we ain't gonna murmur then.
Look, man.
I mean, at least I didn't see anything that says that, you know, after we come out, we gonna murmur against like we did in the times of Egypt.
The moral of the story is, be grateful, man.
Damn
the Most
right.
High gave you a covenant. The Most High gave you a promise, gave you a chance to be something. This is the only true living God. Ain't no other gods. You know what I'm saying? Buddha, all them, like we found out last week or the week before last. Ain't no other gods when it comes to the Most High.
Right.
And that's garbage.
Right.
This is the only God that exists.
Right.
Only God that exists is for Israel. It's for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's real. Obviously, he made the ocean move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He made fire come up. Salakia, the earth, the earth split in numbers. You feel what I'm saying?
Just like, opened up and swallowed.
Turned the river into blood.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So it made darkness that you can feel.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like so that's the Lord.
Right.
He has a true power. Now, if people decide to go serve something else, like a bag of weed,
right,
and that'd be on you.
Yeah, because so that is your God.
Yeah, that's your God.
That is your God. You pay your tithes to that God.
To the weed man.
You know what I mean? You make sure that you got your 10% of your earnings weekly.
10.
Well, you know.
They on 90.
They on the what's the bulk? They on the Creflo Dollar tithe.
Yeah.
You know, they give according to their heart.
Give according to your flesh.
To their flesh. Whatever your heart's desire, you make sure that you got that daggone money for your God.
Now, we know nobody in this class does that, bro.
No.
I mean, does that, you know what I'm saying? But the people that we amongst, you know what I'm saying? These people definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely make sure their weed habit is served.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Make sure their weed habit is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? But you got a true power that's out there for you, man.
Right.
And all you gotta do is go get it. All you gotta do is go get it.
Right. Yeah, that's heavy, man. And that's what we go out on the corners every week to try to tell our people, man. Like it's all in us. It's all in our. It's the accountability lies on us, man. All we got to do to get it is just do what he say.
Right.
And if we can do that, because it kills me how a lot of our people. They love to say, I only buy black, or I only, get stuff from black, and I love my people, and we better than everybody, and nothing this world wouldn't be. But then when it comes to actually doing something about it, then they hate you.
Right.
Then they want to say, oh no, it don't take all that.
Right, because it's not about buying black. It's just like that. That's a fad. That's a facade. You know what I'm saying? Buying black is a facade. It's like you just wanting to hop on the bandwagon,
right,
and support your people. But when you buy black, you might buy from a nigga that's wicked. You know what I'm saying? So when you buy from this wicked nigga, now he turns around and buy from the white man.
Right.
So so like our oppressor. So even if you buy black, your money still goes to the oppressor.
I
mean, so you might support this brother right here, but his money, he don't have the same mentality. So you say buy black, and he says buy white.
Right.
Because the white man has, so like our oppressor has the better.
The
better opportunities for him.
Right.
So what we got to do is we got to come into our own black community, and that's what we have in the ISUBK and the Commander Junior Honda.
We
have our own community, our own Salaki, our own. It's Israel. That's what we call it. It's our own nation. You feel what I'm saying? In that nation, we thrive, we survive. I call this brother got my back.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I call any brother, he got my back, because that's how a community thrives. That's how a nation survives.
Right.
Our children is raised around each other.
Right.
We grow up with each other.
Like that's that's heavy, because like that's, be totally honest, like that's in our makeup. Right. Our makeup is always brotherhood, believe it or not.
Right.
Because the people that you grew up in your neighborhood, right? You do anything for them, right? You fight. You'll fight tooth and nail for your homie that you grew up with, right?
So like you die.
You'll die.
You bang and you die for your neighborhood.
Exactly.
56th
You know what I mean?
Street, 60th Street, Blood Crip, Pyro, West Side, Uptown, Downtown, South Side,
right,
North Side, East Side. What you die for your part of town.
Exactly. I know brothers that didn't went to college and got studious, and they ready to die for their frat.
In a whole right. Okay. Yeah.
They ready to die for that frat. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's who you give your loyalty to.
Right. So it's in our makeup to always want, and now we might do it the wrong way in the world. You know what I mean? Joining gangs, joining fraternities, you know what I mean? Getting into churches, you know what I mean? Because in the church it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Church on this corner will definitely go to bat with the church on that corner. You know what I'm saying? So it's in us to do it. We just got to find the right way where we can equally do it as in a nation.
And if I could, real quick, would you bring out so heavy? What you see, the spirit of everything, the spirit of Salakia. You see how we roll? We roll like a gang.
Right.
They say when we walk in any place, they say, "Are you a biker?"
Gang? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
You feel what I'm saying? When you say, "I'm One West," they say, "Oh, is that a gang?"
Gang, right.
You got the gang in there. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything comes from the UPK. Everything comes from this nation.
This whole thing.
It comes from this Bible. Like whether gang banging, whether any religion that you in, whether any scholastic or academic path you want to be on, the knowledge is here. The heritage is here. The culture is here. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is here. The religion or whatever you call it is here.
If I may, that one scripture about gang.
What's that?
Gangs and
the top of the net.
Is that the one?
The wild bull in the net.
The one where it says he twists his. It talks about him twisting his fingers and doing the whole. Hold up. Let me see if I can find that joint. And that might be the joint you talking about.
Right. No, that's not the same thing.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
But the Lord gave us statutes and commandments. He gave us power. He gave us opportunity. I'm saying, and he said that we're gonna be the only people that's gonna obtain the riches and everything that he has to offer.
Right.
And this is Moses. Moses is telling us right now. So like he said, I brought you out of Egypt and brought you into myself. So I mean, understanding that is how we can understand, you know what I'm saying, what we have what is our purpose on the world? I mean, what is our Salaki, what is our reason for being alive? Which most of us ask.
Here you go.
You got it?
Kind of Makan.
Son of Christ. Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
A naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth.
Mm-hmm. A forward mouth.
Forward mouth.
Mean as hell. He mean as hell. You just mean to every fucking mouth.
You too out, sir.
You just mean as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like a wicked man walketh just mean as hell. Another scripture say, you know what I'm saying, be at peace with the men that's around you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this scripture say a wicked man just mean as hell to everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You walking forward with a forward mouth. Like you like, yo, get out of my way.
Right.
Hey yo, why you wear that nut ass?
But you give an example of the forward mouth.
A forward mouth, you know what I'm saying? Why you wear that nut ass watch? Like everything like, is offensive to him.
God damn.
He's offended by everything that everybody does, right? Go ahead.
Kind. He winketh with his eyes. Mm-hmm. He speaketh with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
He teaches.
When you wink with your eye, like most of the time when you say, yo, it's cold outside. hey yo, they got some money for you out there. Wink.
Right.
That's
like I'm setting you up.
Gaming you. Yeah, he's setting you up. Like he winking with his eyes. He wink. He's not sincere.
Right.
What's at the winking with the eyes?
He speaketh with his feet.
He speaketh with his feet. That's probably that's probably beating your feet in DC. You know what I'm saying? But he's walking, you know what I'm saying? He's walking on you.
Right.
He's trampling over you.
Matter of fact, I mean, some of the gang members, a lot of the dances that they do, they are actually speaking. They're talking about certain state. They teach stories.
Well, actually, when you walking, when you crip walking, the blood walking, or any gang walking, you spelling out your neighborhood on the floor. So you might spell out Broadway, or you might spell out Pyro. You know what I mean? So he's actually speaking with his feet.
Right.
He's spelling out crip or blood. Go ahead.
Makan. He teacheth with his fingers.
He's teaching with his fingers. So he's throwing up all this stuff. This is called communication.
Right.
I know in a lot of prisons they call it texting. You know what I'm saying? So they say like WE, that's a space. And you say OUT, you know what I'm saying? We out SI, E. Like you actually texting with your fingers, like out space. So he's like, yeah, we outside. You texting with your finger, but to us it's just numbers and letters. You just throwing up stuff. They call it stacking out in blood language because you're throwing up actual stuff that means stuff to people. You know what I mean? It's sign language. You know what I mean? But you speaking with your fingers, and this is you spelling out stuff with your feet and you speaking with your fingers. So like keep going.
Makan, sir. He wink. Forwardness is in his heart.
What forwardness?
Forwardness
is in his heart. Just the the divisiveness is in his heart.
That's actually the next thing. He deviseth mischief continually.
Now this is gang mentality, right? Here. This is the gangster or the present day gangster of America, the present day gangster of anywhere. Because actually, La Mara Salvatutras, the MS-13, started in Los Angeles,
LA, yeah.
I mean, and it's plagued our brothers down there, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Guatemala, all of them little that they call it the Northern Triangle or the Central Triangle. They plagued all of them down there, but that started in America,
right?
Bloods and Crooks started in America, right? Brotherly love out something,
and you know what's
Crips community resistance and progress.
Yeah,
all started in LA.
And you know what the heavy thing about what it is that how did it start? It started with intentions of brotherhood. Now I don't know about MS-13.
Absolutely, yeah. MS-13 started with it was a group of El Salvadorians, a group of El Salvadorians living in LA,
right? And
La Mara Salvatutras is like the gang of El Salvador, the El Salvadorian gang,
right?
So that was their squad,
right?
El Salvadorians in LA,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And then when they started to get deported, they started sending them back. The gang grew up so big that the boy that started the gang, it wasn't even in his hands no more.
Right.
They wanted to kill him.
Yeah, right.
So the gang just got way bigger than it is. Like just like Tukey Williams.
Yeah.
Right? The gang is bigger than him.
Way bigger. Right.
What's the other boy? GD boy. Not Tukey Williams, the other one. Larry Hoover.
Oh yeah.
The gang is bigger than him.
Yeah.
He can't even call no shots.
Yeah.
You feel
and that's what Cayenne did the whole concert about trying to get him, right? Was that Larry Hoover?
Yeah, that's Larry Hoover. But they affiliating Larry Hoover with the GGs.
With the way the thing is now.
I'm not even affiliated with it.
Yeah.
The boy Norman that started the La Mara Salvatutras, he's not even affiliated with them no more. I'm done. I'm done with this. You know what I mean? Even the other boy, did they kill Tukey Williams?
Nah.
He's still in jail, right?
Yeah, I want to say
he's not even affiliated with the Crips, right?
Nah.
With the folk, whatever he is. He's not even affiliated with them no more. But what we're saying is
it started with
this culture starts to protect yourself,
right?
To protect your brothers, to protect your neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? Your men, the people around you, like the Bloods, brotherly love. Something I can't remember all the rest of it. Crips is community resistance in progress,
right?
The Mara Salvatutras is the El Salvadorian gang or the gang of El Salvador, but it wasn't a gang. It was just brothers,
right? And one thing for sure. Two things for certain is that they did not use this as a blueprint to get started.
Absolutely not. But
don't think ISUPK going to turn into something like that.
You know what they did make?
What's that?
They made a blood Bible.
Yeah, they sure did.
They sure did. Bible.
Yeah. And he got all types of creeds and all types of things within those things that you need to know. You know, you understand it's very organized. It ain't something that it was just like, hey man, you wearing blue today. You know what I mean? And that's all you got to do is wear blue. No, you have to have an understanding. You got to know the forefathers and everything.
Color, yeah, you got to know the you got to know what stacking means. You got to
know all that stuff.
What each point of the star means.
Right.
You got to know. Yeah, you got to know what color flag you can wear.
Right. They got counsel. What's the one bull? They got their counsel where you do something wrong, that the brothers will come and if you wrong, they'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What's the ball? He did a joint for us. Boy, be like 55th Street.
Oh, Crip Mac.
You know what I mean? So he talk about that type stuff all the time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like they have certain things, but they, I wouldn't be surprised if they looked at this as like, oh, all right, well, we could take this and do this and flip it this way because we ain't Christian. You know what I mean? But understand, like I said, it all started from brotherhood, wanting to protect one another, wanting to do something good.
Right. Wanting to keep your men. And that's what the Lord wants for us.
That's right.
The Lord wants us to be that. But when we take it to that side, we become wicked as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord brought us out of Egypt for himself.
That's right.
The Lord brought us out of Egypt to be great. And we take our greatness and we involve it in the wickedness of our heart, the wickedness of our flesh. You know what I'm saying? And when we grow the wrong way. We grow with the thorns. And we become one of the thorns that got to get plucked out of the seeds that grow great. Or the wheat, or whatever we call it. You know what I'm saying? You got any more on that?
Yeah, it's a little bit more, sir.
Right.
It says, therefore, he soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly.
His calamity, his destruction will come suddenly. I mean, so as you banging them gangs, as you throwing up them signs and and walking with your feet, blood walking, crip walking, you stacking down the street.
You showing at the score. You always, you know what I mean, setting up your brother, doing something. You selling marijuana. You selling cocaine. You selling drugs to your people. You're destroying
cartels.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You running them big drugs through the border patrol. You feel what I'm saying? Like I mean, those men had the divisiveness in their heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's all to get money.
Right.
Like everybody starts selling drugs just to get money. I mean, like you can't get a haircut. You're like, Mom, I need some money to get a haircut. And she's like, no, you ain't getting no haircut. I'm gonna cut your hair. And you're like, man, you know what?
She get a bowl cut.
She get a bowl cut. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go out here and get my own money.
Right.
And you're like, yo, I need some Jordans. Yo, everybody got Jordans.
Right.
Come on, can I get some Jordans? No. All right, I'm gonna get my own money. And that's where it all starts. It all started with your want or your lust for what everybody has. And you go out and get your own money as a young man, and you wind up in the streets as a hustler. You wind up selling all the perks, all the heroin, all the dope. You know what I mean? You wind up getting mixed with fentanyl, and then you wind up catching the body.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to have the latest Jordans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to have the best haircuts or the flies chains, flies whips, and you wind up in the penitentiary with a body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother. Or it's a real story.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's plenty of real stories out there, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I got a brother the same way. You know what I'm saying? That I grew up with, and we was on the writing pad. This boy was smarter than me. His grades was better than me. You know what I'm saying? And this brother got caught up with the wrong crowd and started selling and stuff like that, and got himself a body. You know what I mean? I got another brother that, you know what I mean, killed a woman. You know what I mean? Just because you know, he didn't have all the fly, and she was messing around with some dude that was in the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he you know, he was trying to be the good. Now he was a straight and narrow dude, and going to kill her. You know what I mean? Because she was messing around with some dude that, you know, in the streets and stuff. Yeah. So like so like it, sir.
Like now the Lord said He brought us to Himself. Yeah. You know He brought us to be with Him.
Kind of a kind.
He brought us to cleave unto Him.
Kind of a kind.
You know what I'm saying? But as we cleave into the world, as we go for this monetary gain, we find ourselves caught up in the wickedness of life, caught up in the trouble. You know what I'm saying, of trying to be what the world wants us to be. Go ahead.
This is actually kind of heavy. I was going to stop at 15. We said, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. But 16, I just want to go into this real quick. These 6 things that the Lord hate. All right, you know what I mean? They say, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. Oh, it's like it. 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue.
A proud look. A person that just stand all hubris. You know what I'm saying? You stand with super duper pride. The Lord hates the pride that's in your heart, because your pride going to deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead to that.
Yeah, a proud look. A lying tongue.
A lying tongue. You know what I'm saying? The person, you say, yo, what time is it? They say, oh, it's 10:30. You're like, what? It's 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, yeah, well, I was just trying to, because I'm trying to get you to hurry up. Well, that's not lying, but, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't trust them to tell you the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? And that trust goes a long way.
Yeah, man. You know what I did to the homeboy? I told him I was going to knock him out. Did you really say that?
Yeah, like you didn't. Like you didn't say that. You lying. You feel what I'm saying? And your lying tongue, the Lord hates it, and we definitely hate it. Go ahead.
Hands that shed innocent blood.
Hands that shed innocent blood. Like now in Philly, if you standing with somebody and you got, that's your enemy, or that's somebody you got beef with, and they see you with them, they shoot the whole crowd.
Right.
It don't even matter who they're. Okay. It could be your mom, your aunt, your cousin. You could be with everybody. They shoot the whole family up.
Right.
The Lord hates it. We hate it too. That's why there's so many murders in these cities.
Right.
Because they just see you with a group of people, and they got switches now. They let everything go in 5 seconds.
Man, that's what happened in South Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what happened in Philadelphia, all over the place.
Right.
That's in every city. Innocent blood gets shed because of dumbness. Because a stupid young boy sees somebody that he got beef with, and he just sprayed the whole crowd.
Right.
Or he's shooting at this person, and it's a baby walking behind, or a kid It's a 3-year-old that got shot in West Philadelphia sitting on her porch. Sitting on her porch, a 3-year-old, minding her business. She got shot in her head because somebody wanted to shoot at some other brother.
You know what kills me too is mistaken identity. When brothers get killed, and it's like you'll hear the stories all the time. It'd be a good, promising young brother. He was very smart. He was on his way he got so many letters from colleges, and he got gunned down because they thought he was somebody he wasn't. On
both sides, even when the police come get that brother, lock him up, mistaken identity, you gone like the brother in Mississippi.
Man, look at the what's
Just Mercy.
That was dope. What's the other John with the brothers in New York? The Central Park Five.
Yeah, like them mistaken identity. You gone. Man. Your whole life is gone. It's a wrap because Esau came and locked you up, or some brother came and shot you down. Right. You know what I'm saying, and it's all just out of it's simpleness. Right. It's simple. You see what I'm saying? It's the love of the kingdom. It's the love of the money, the love of the dollar, the love of the oppressor. Right. You know what I'm saying, you want to push that same demon that lives and breathes and thrives in America. You feel what I'm saying? But the Lord, like the scripture said, the Lord was supposed to bring us to himself. He did bring us to himself, but we choose to be other than that. You got any more on that? Go ahead.
A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
A heart that deviseth wicked imagination, like we just said. Like now, a brother see all these people on the step, you know what I'm saying? He like, oh, they all must be a part of him, or all must be with him. That's a wicked imagination. You don't even know the truth. You just thinking wickedness in your imagination. You feel what I'm saying? Or that gotta be him. And you're like, yo, he was wearing such and such. Or he sit on that step all the time. In your mind, you making this up. And this wickedness, and you gonna kill or murder some brother for what? Because in your mind, what you thinking?
What you think
he meant to step on your shoe. You know what I'm saying?
That's just he disrespecting
me, man. Like, yo, you in your mind, you made that up.
Right.
And the brother might be like, yo, I ain't even see you.
Bro. I
ain't even see you, bro. My bad. I ain't even see you. But you don't get that far. You just shoot the brother, walk out. You know what I mean? And you diddy bop down the street somewhere with your gun. Like it's sad. It's sad. A heart that devises wickedness. Go ahead.
This is a big one. Feet that be swift and running to mischief.
You run like we run to the mischief. Like definitely the gangs outside. You're like, oh yeah, we gotta be a part of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? The money outside, they selling crack outside. That's $1 million block out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you run to the wickedness because you think the money is gonna save you. But what Christ say, man shall not live off bread alone. Man ain't gonna just live off bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man gotta live off the words of the Most High, the spirit of the Most High. And we run into the mischief because that's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? We run into the mischief because that's where our honor is. You know what I mean? But our honor ain't with the streets, man. Our honor is with these scriptures.
Right.
Keep going.
Right. Conway, that's heavy right there, sir. A false witness that speaketh lies.
You telling lies. You saying, oh, that's the boy that did it right there. Or even we come to the councils in ISUBK. These councils are supposed to try to weed out the ignorance. These councils weed out the mischiefness that's in Israel. You go to the court weed out the ignorance or the mischief allegedly in America. You feel what I'm saying? But you quick to bear false witness. We quick to lie on another brother just so we can gain something.
Right.
Oh, he did it. He did it. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he that soweth discord among brethren.
He that soweth discord among brethren.
That's the seventh.
Yeah, he the one that makes the trouble among his brethren. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord hates all of these things. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord was supposed to bring us out of this and give us the kingdom.
Right.
He did it, and we murmured. We hated our promise.
Right.
We hated ourselves. We hated to do it on our own. We wanted Egypt to do it. We wanted America to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like we come out of Egypt, we like, yo, we had chicken and beer and weed back there. Can we just go back? We come out of America, what we gonna miss? We gonna miss TV. We gonna miss cell phones. You know what I'm saying? We gonna miss what computers.
Man, shoot, life was better without it, for real.
Yeah, like you feel what I'm saying? We gonna miss all the technology that made things easier for us.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We gonna miss a stove, a refrigerator. You feel what I'm saying?
What kind?
Grapes, strawberries, hors d'oeuvres.
You're gonna have to eat them joints quick.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so when we get to that point,
hors
d'oeuvres. You know what I'm saying?
Or divorce.
When we get to that point where we had to fend for ourselves, we got to make our own thing. We're going to have to remake refrigerators. We're going to have to remake AC systems. We're going to have to remake
for a time until we make them build up our walls. And
right.
Yeah, I can't wait till that day.
Then we had to build our kingdom brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
You feel what I'm saying? This brother will have to make a financial institution.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He's going to make our money work. You need money.
What kind?
You can't just
money
go and say,
defense.
hey, I got this computer and I need some liquor. My computer is worth more than your liquor, ain't
right.
It?
What kind?
Or is your liquor worth more than my computer?
Nah, the computer's worth more than the liquor.
So you need money to say this equate to how much this is worth.
Right.
This money equate to how much that is worth. That's what we need money for.
What kind?
But yeah, the Lord brought us to Himself, man, and the more and more we understand that, the more and more we understand that. I mean, all the stuff that's in the world is just wicked as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Kind of a con. So this is I'm going back to 4. 19 and 4. Oh, I'm gonna start 5.
3 4 again.
Kind of a con. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagles' wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice, indeed, if ye will obey my voice, indeed,
in action,
indeed
is actions. So not just hear the Lord and say, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and come to class, and or I'm gonna go ahead and go to church, and You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no action with that. Indeed means you need verbs behind that. So whatever you say, it needs to be a verb behind it. You gotta do something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we gotta obey the Lord indeed, in everything we do, and everything He asks us to do.
Come on. And keep my covenant.
The promise that the Lord gave us. The Lord told us not to do X, Y, and Z. We gotta keep that. We gotta honor that. Because if you told me you was gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this in return. We gotta keep our side of it to get that return. Because if you don't keep your side of it, then what's the point?
Man, I'll finish this out, and then I'll say it. Then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people.
Go ahead.
For all of the earth is mine.
Go ahead, break it down.
Like, let me tell y'all something, man. In the Christian church, they'll take that scripture in Romans and they'll say, see, God loves all people. As long as you believe in Him, in Christ, you are His. But then it goes on further and says, according to the promise. You see what I'm saying? When you read this right here, peculiar is special. All right. Peculiar is a special. We have always been a special people unto the Most High God. You see, that's who we are. That's what holy is. Holy is to be separate. You see what I'm saying? So to be a peculiar treasure, and then it goes on and says above all people. He's telling you right here that we're not all one. There is no spiritual Israel. You see what I'm saying? This is the real deal. He chose us to be above all people because the earth is His. He could do what He wants.
Right.
He could choose whether or not if He wants to love everybody or if He only wants to love one. That's what the Most High can do. And guess what? That's what He did. He chose to love us above all nations of the earth. As a Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, you should be happy as hell that the Most High chose you. You see what I'm saying? The Most High chose you to be a special people unto Himself. He brought you out of the land of Egypt. You see what I'm saying? Unto Himself.
Right.
So that's what this scripture is saying. You understand that? And here's the thing. You can't just be giving Him lip service. You see what I'm saying? Like he just said, indeed, you have to do it. If the Most High said, and I say this all the time, sir, you have kids. If you tell your kid to do something and he does it, you will want to reward them.
Right.
But if they don't do it, you going to punish them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how the Most High is with us. He said, he says it right here. And keep my covenant, then.
Which means you got to do your part.
Right.
Then. That's an if and then statement.
Right.
So if you do your part, then, read.
Right. Ye shall be a peculiar treasure.
So after we do our part, then we get our part. We get what we deserve.
Right.
So we got to give the Lord His first. We got to give the Lord His before everything.
Right.
Give Him His just due.
Right.
And then after we do that, then we become a peculiar treasure.
Now you see why we fight so hard on the corners, man. You see why we in class every day, coming straight in from work. You know what I mean? Not being with our families. You know what I mean? And if you do know, in order to be in this building, there's other things that you can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So understand, like, we sacrifice a lot just so y'all can get it. Our people can get it.
Can't be unclean.
You can't be unclean. Mm-hmm. That's what I was talking. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's the reason why. You know what I mean? These brothers do all this because we want our people to get that there is a then in this whole covenant.
Mm-hmm.
There's not an if. There's not a possibly. You know what I mean? Perhaps. perhaps if you could.
Or maybe.
Maybe. No, it's if you do this, then this shall happen.
Right. It's a promise. It's a covenant.
It's a contract.
It's a contract.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you keep your side, we keep our side.
Yeah.
The Most High give us that side.
Yeah. If you pay, if you can pay this bill, then I can give you this car. If you pay this mortgage, then I can give you this house.
If you don't pay this bill,
I'm gonna take it away. I'm taking all of it. You know what I'm saying? Soon as.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
One day late.
One day.
You get a fine, a penalty, and then I'm taking it. And you still got paid.
And you still got paid. And it's on your record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's hurting you for the next thing that you want.
Right.
Good night. For all the earth is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he can.
Mm-hmm.
Just be simply put. Because he can. Verse 6, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests.
A kingdom of priests. That means a nation of holy men.
Oh, that's coming right up.
A nation of separate men. A nation of men that know the truth.
Right.
A nation of men that can teach what the Lord told us to teach.
Right.
And be who the Lord told us to be.
Khan.
Holy priests. A nation of a kingdom of priests. Go ahead.
Right. And in holy nation.
Good night. Go ahead.
That's what I said. It's coming right up. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
That's what we just said. You know what I'm saying? So now the Most High gave us these words. The Most High gave us these laws. He gave us these stories. You know what I'm saying? He gave us these commandments, these scriptures. And we're supposed to give it to our children. We're supposed to give it to the brother that you see on the streets. He caught up in his calamity. You know what I'm saying? He getting jumped by demons. He getting jumped by the demon of marijuana and the demon of crack.
Right.
The demon of his woman. The demon of child support. He getting jumped by demons. And he need you.
Right.
To give him with the word, to give him the words that the Most High gave you. To give him what the Most High gave us. That's why we need each other.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Verse 7. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him.
So like if I could read from verse 1 through verse 7 again.
In the third month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. For they were departed from Rephidim and were come to the desert of Sinai and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God, and Yahweh called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. For all the earth is mine, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their face all these words which the Lord commanded him.
So Moses and the people came up to the Mount Sinai. When they got there, Moses went up into the mountain because the Most High called him to the mountain. When he got to the mountain, the Lord told him what he should tell Israel. He told them, and he told Moses, he said, listen, when you do what I tell you to do, then you're going to get what I promised you at the end.
Right.
This is what you want to tell all the people of Israel. Moses went back and told those officers of tens, those officers of thousands, those officers of 50s. And when he told those men what he said, he going to tell them that those men should teach other men.
Right.
And then by them teaching those men, by Moses teaching his men, his officers, by Moses teaching those men, and those men teaching men. That's how you become a kingdom,
right?
Of priests. You got that kingdom of priests.
Daggone right,
man.
Daggone right. Hold on, let me drop the.
There's no group out there better than ISUPK.
That's right. There ain't no group out there better than UPK, man. And with that, we gonna go ahead and wrap up and get right into the prayer. We're just gonna do the Lord's Prayer because we about to go to. We supposed to be going to Jersey. Everybody should be pulling up. But yeah, man. With that, man, we're gonna go ahead and class. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Who else came in today? Matazia Allah, Most High in Christ. Tasha Yum in the building. Yara Kyle, rib of Officer Matazia Allah. That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's always a good thing to see, man. What's up? Barack Wana, Trooper Nahoya, Young Man Wood.
Cali in the Canada in the building.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, that's the door. Is that the ring? That's the ringtone for the door.
That's what I was saying.
That's because you said that's dope.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Salakia. All right, yeah, everybody about to pull up. We about to head out to camp, man. So we're gonna send up the prayer real quick. And we're gonna finish this out. So while he getting that, I'm gonna get set up here. Again, we appreciate y'all joining us for Sabbath service, man. Laya Sha'ala.
Laya Sha'ala.
Got the horn. It's a lot here. All right, you know what?
You can.
Let that. Yeah, I need my son. My son is in Miami right now.
That's like
he's doing it up. He's doing it up out there. Kind of what kind we got? That's the 2 on 2. No, what you say? No.
Yeah, how about Shema Sharp Brock? Yeah.
Yeah, how about Shema Sharp Brock? Yeah. Twice, sir.
All right. So we're gonna send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abajam, which means to stand. We'll point your hop with them, which means turn the face to east.
Right.
We'll send up the prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah.
Simka.
Yahweh. Malak with Taba'ah.
Ratazak. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazak.
Kawal. Hayah. Bashamayim. Dalanaw. Lakam. Kap. Yawam.
Wasalakna.
Kabawafna.
Kabawafna.
Wala'ah.
Tabaya'ayna.
Banasai 1. Abo. Hawashayna. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakam. Hamalak. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. So, turn. Men of Israel, we're going to get one courtesy salute. Amad Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh, Yajimata, so, which means turn. Men of Israel, we're going to get the sisters one courtesy salute. Amad Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh, Shamar, Alatham, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Yajimata. That concludes Sabbath service.
I think we got a. Oh, dang, my mouse is all the way over there again.
On the other TV?
Yeah, hold up. This joint ain't touchscreen, is it?
I got those.
Where is that?
I got those.
Oh, there you go.
You got them Jones?
I got them.
Yo, man. You know what? Hold tight, y'all. We still live.